In today's video, we're going to be messing around with OP1 Doffy, the original going wide strategy here where we can play 7 Warlord stuff that's 4 or less for a 7k swing and then a done after that. So, only problem is that they're rested, though the benefit is you don't have to actually play it from hand, you can just play it from deck. And so, they do get a big boon in terms of 2k counters like Croc and Law. They also have the benefit of getting Jimby as well, which can simply just play one. They also added an EB1 Edward Weevil to get some more card flow in the deck as if it needed any more. And normally you'd see the Sengoku, the 1 cost that searches the 7 Warlords, but since Doffy's involved, we use Perona instead just to fix our top 5 cards and just play them as right. So you're going to need to have some good memorization skills to perfectly get everything in place. And with the addition of Weevil, you may have to deviate from what you're typically doing because it can mess you up via timing. So the one thing we are going to try as an experiment is to try this Weevil out, try to get some more of the top 3 cards in a more consistent manner. We also got some Boa Hancock action with just freezing stuff that's not Luffy, so pretty much the only deck that you're gonna have problems with this is Blue Yellow Ace, because they play a lot of Luffys. Now this card is still out there, the Charlotte Pudding. This can catch you off guard, especially if you're going against any blue deck in general, because they are going to be running this. Because if you have big ass hands, like Black Yellow Luffy has a big hand, Rob Lucci has a big hand. If she's on board, that's -2, -3 cards, just like that. And those are cards that are quality because you search for your combo pieces. So you just get a random assortment of things, which can really make or break a game. So some people play 4, some play 2. I do want to have some puddings in here, not the complete 4, because just the illusion of Charlotte Pudding in a blue deck is enough to change their strategy, just as is. So you cannot even play it at all, and they can still be a bit cagey with their resources, or what's the opposite of that? Getting rid of their stuff so they don't lose cards for free, essentially. But with that out of the way, we do got some good games. There was simply a whole lot of Black Yellow Luffy, so a good amount is going to be dedicated to that. But we got some other games as well. I have the timestamps down below, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Alright, so we're going to need to try to find Raging Tiger, so let's see. Ah, that's perfect. So, can draw one of these, play one of those. I want Crocodile at 3rd. So we draw this, play, yep. Actually, that messes up the order, so draw, yep. So blocker Sabo from Searcher, and then 2 Sabos. So it's important we get them bottom decked, otherwise we're going to have a very bad time. So this is what's going to happen first and foremost. So now we'll be at 5. I want to protect this Weevil. Okay, so big swing. Do I double 2k counter out of this? I think I do. 7-7. Or no, 7-8. And if only I had whatchamacallit. Yeah, that's really bad. We'll get Law back. Okay, so now what? I think we try to go for loss of card draw. You can actually play this. Take out another card in hand. We could also play Sabo here and we can bomb deck it. They don't have the necessary 2 costs to block everything. Okay, so they'll take something back. Okay, Sabo will be used to bounce. Does Luffy have a hard time against blue? I think so, because they can bomb deck their stuff. So now they go 9. Probably into Jinbei, and then load up on some stuff. So yeah, they're going to completely kill off my Jinbei. So they're going to need to try... Well, we can't just swing at them, they'll win off of that. So I think their solution is drop Mihawk and pass. So they're going to do their whole combo. They probably have Gecko in hand already. So they'll tuck in their... They have Sabo and Luffy. So they can bring back 2. So this can kill Jinbei. I wonder, though. So yeah, they'll pop Jinbei. Nothing we can do about that, but we got triple law, quadruple law. So I think there's only one solution here, and that's drain their hand entirely. Can bottom deck both and hit them with a big swing of 12. They would need to empty their hand in order to get that settled. So they have 2 cards. They can... If they do it again, that's pretty rough, but they don't have any blockers that they can play other than Ivankov. And we'll just counter like so. They're out of cards. But, what do they have left? So, okay, so they drop 1. They would need another Moria. Oh, and they do have it. But here's the problem with this. They have no blockers left. I don't think they draw. And for insult to injury, we can just draw and then hit him for 9. That's rough. Bottom decking their Sabos is key. Alright, so let's go first here. Mulligan this. Okay, I suppose. Maybe 5. So they're running... Okay, so from what I understand, they're running that package. So, we'll take it slow. So we draw this. Play... Draw again. Draw. Yep. Actually, no, that's in the wrong order. Law. Okay, so they got their Rouge up. We'll go 6. They'll rest Doffy now. Now, I think we need War Presence more than anything. Okay, so they're at 6, so that is, that's a Basil Hawkins play. Oh, never mind. Sure. They'll rest, another one of my... They'll rest Weevil. Add, blocker back to hand. And then we'll 5 the baby 5. And then we can play a law. Make them get rid of a card. I think we can just outvalue them. So that'll be 8, so they're going to need 2 2K counters to get out of this. Let 1 go. Well, we'll let 2 go. So this is where Doffy comes in. Alright, so I think we just want to go face, actually. And the reason being we want to drop a 10-drop Kaido. Okay, so they take here. Then we'll go 5 to leader. Then we'll go 6 to leader. Then we'll drop Kaido. And pass it there. Op-07 Bonney, so that's the freeze. That's fine. Counter out of that. This one too. Hoary Jones. That's a pretty big investment. Sure. We'll get rid of the Hoary. We'll fight the Bonney. We'll take out the Bonney here. If they have to give up 2 cards here, that's great. And then we'll freeze. Now they can't attack. And then we'll play Perona here. Draw. Alright. I think it's only a matter of time before we can crumble them. We'll let one of them go. So they freeze again. Wait, what? Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. So I think for sure this will always happen. We'll go 8 here. Hopefully put them down to 1. Then we'll bottom deck the other. And then we'll play... Let's get a 2K counter back. That's fine. Can't freeze anything. They can freeze one thing. Alright. We'll go 9. Okay. Then we'll 2. Then we'll red rock again. Then we'll 6 to face. And then we'll Duval. Yep. We'll take. Okay, so another Doffy freeze. Alright. I think all we need to do here at this point... Nah, they could have Hardy Jones. So I think the appropriate answer is to go 6 and take out Bonney. And then play Weevil. Now, we could have went 5 and then 6, but that probably wouldn't work. 4. That's fine. Block, because we can. Carrot. Oh, so you do play an OPA card, but that's no issue here. We'll just go 12. It didn't really affect the outcome, even though they have an OPA card, so we'll include this in. And then for all the glows, And because Perona, you're MVP, you get to go for 10 or 12. Yep. Cool. All right. We're going to want to sweep with Perona. Okay, Luffy time. Now we can go pretty slow with this. So no reason to mull here. We got some good carnage going. We can actually start just going 5. And we're trying to look for pudding here. That will really set them back. Okay, so they take. We do see pudding. That's going to be very important for later on. So we draw this and this. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. So, okay, so Garb, so they're not losing cards doing this. So we'll take, no problem. Maybe they're motivated in taking a damage here. Alright, so no on the damage. So we'll just straight go 4, 5, and pass. Sure. Attach. Will they take here? Then we'll pudding. And we'll pass. Because so now they have 8, now they have 6. Gecko Moria doesn't do much for them here. Ace can, however. Okay. Sure. I'm curious. I think we can just beat him here. Yeah, we... Oh, they play Kuzan? That's new. And they had a pretty, sick game plan if they were able to pull off their late game. Though they didn't have the 5 costs. They do have Ace, but they don't have a... Well, a lot of things can go there, but one of the reasons why Doffy is up there along with Bo Hancock is that they can slap around black and yellow Luffy. Rebecca can do some pretty cheeky things. Let's give this a go, actually. We'll mulligan this. Not too bad here. Okay, so they got Soldier here. I don't mind if this goes away, so we'll just slam 5 to face. Okay. So we'll draw this, play, draw, play. All right. So yeah, they're going to get rid of it with Kairos or something. I think in order to make this actually happen, so they have to bottom a card from their deck. Okay. Becca. Barrier. We'll actually counter, or not counter, not play anything here. So we'll go 5 to face. Then we'll go 7 to face. Get back our Doffy. Then we will go... We could play pudding here. Cut their cards down from 7 to 5. Instead of having 8 cards, they'll have 6. Coliseum, so that's back. That's fine. Who do we want to bomb deck anything? Yeah, why not? We're not going to be using much of it anyway. We'll go Rebecca here. Then we'll go 5 here. Hopefully they'll block with Rebecca. Alright, perfect. That's what we wanted. So we'll go 5 here. We want to take this slow. Okay. I screwed up the order. Alright, that's the case. We can do this. And then we'll pick Weevil. And then we will play second one. That's gold. Becca's going to get Kairos back, I think. But they probably did it in the wrong order. They could have KO'd one of my other guys. So yeah, they need to trash this, then play it. I guess they're waiting for something else. Alright. Because I don't want to fall for my own... Okay, so... Yeah, that was looking pretty bleak. Do they have anything that's OP7 related? No. Okay, Whitebeard's gonna be interesting. Oh, I want to, but I shouldn't. We need to keep this hand. Oh boy. We'll just counter out of the big 6 swings. So we got the Sure over there. Okay, so we're at 4. Alright, we're just gonna get our 2K back. Nothing we can do here. Interesting that they just swing 5 at it. And then we'll just take another one. Oh, we gotta take this one for sure. Can't stop that one. Alright, so we're at 6. Let's go 5 here. Oh, they actually let it go. That's surprising. Alright, let's reset while we still can. We'll go 7 to Luffy. We did take a 2K out. We have no 2K, so we have to take another 2K. Then we have to take that too. We can at least block that one. Okay, so they'll just pass there. Alright, okay. Let's start taking cards away from hand. Alright, good. 2K gone. Let's try again. And then we're going to invoke Boa. Alright, we'll leave it there. Oh, big-ass Whitebeard coming along. Gonna have to go to 1 on that. Alright, so our options are kind of limited here. Okay. So I think this always happens. We'll go 8. Bottom deck both. And then play 3 cost. Okay, so for sure, I think we just go rabbit swings. I think we have to go all in. I don't think they have the counter to get out of all of this. No way they would have so many 1 costs. Huh. That was scary as hell. Oh man, yep. Geez, there's nothing but black and yellow Luffys here. Oh, mull this, try to find a 1 cost. He didn't find it, and our hand's looking pretty bricky. But in this instance, that's not entirely a bad thing, because the big turns happen at turn 5. So they drop Sabo here. Alright, so we draw the Doffy blocker. We're just gonna go slow, hit them for 5. We'll take, and then we'll drop Doffy here. And okay, so we're gonna just fix our deck legally and put everything back in place. Alright, so Hiyori's going to swap probably with the Sabo. So they are going to cheat out Sabo here. They're down to 2 life, and they have a pretty beefy Luffy here. They could also play their 2 cost. Maybe another small Three Brothers character. Yep, so there's Ace. So we're going to have to take that hit. And yeah, we have Brick City. Not too fun when it happens to us. So what are we going to do with 5? I think all we can do is swing 9 here. And then we'll play out our hand. So we got some beefy boys of our own too. Alright, so this is starting to become the danger zone. Let's see if they'll go to 0 and start putting 5 drops in. Though, with that saying, they don't have any yet. So Ivankov is up. They actually had an ace there. But this is going to be pretty huge. So they'll add their 2. Okay, so they have Curly and Ace in there. I guess the Ace is there just to shield from it getting body decked. Or, I mean the Curly. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty mean swing. Okay, so we're going to get hit with Ace. Gonna take that. And then we gotta watch for the big swing from Luffy. That's gonna hurt, so we're gonna have to take that too. No point in taking big alpha swings. Alright, so we're gonna be at 7 now. And I think we just need to bottom deck the 2 troublemakers. Can't swing here, but if they lose their 5 costs to bottom decks, we should be in a good place here. Let's see what they have. Gecko Moria doesn't seem too appealing. Alright, so you do pop them. And they're going to bring the boys out. So they'll probably retire. Okay, they retired the Hiyori. Okay, just a regular swing. We're just going to counter out of that. Alright, and that's the turn. Now, it appears that we could go for game, but we forget that there's an Ivankov blocker there that can interfere without taking an interest. So they'll take that, so that gets bomb decked. If we can get the Ace to get bomb decked, even better. Okay, so they used 3 counters for that, though they did refill their trash with all the goodies. So Sabo's going to take the fall there. We'll get Boa to freeze the scary Gecko Moria. Alright, so they have another Garp in hand. And they get another Ace. I don't know which... Okay, so it says the 2 cost. So they're going to refill their life again. But since... Oh, and they just lost their Gecko Moria too. That is awkward. I think there's no... We can... We'll let that go. Okay, so Garp's stepping up to do some damage. I think we'll counter out of that for sure. We need to keep our good stuff alive. So 9, we could do... We have enough, I think? Yeah, we're going to counter out with our counter. And So they just have the blocker. So we can put on some pressure. And then we can just do, you know, just standard 7Ks. And then we can just swing normally with Hancock. Imagine if she was just unable to attack anything Luffy related. That would be horrible. But yeah, we're just going to finish it off. Do another 7. So blocks there. And then we're just going to finish it off with another swing. No 4 costs, but there we go. That's the game.